Hey everyone, Adam Shaw here from Bravura Media Company. Today we are going to be fulfilling a request from someone on our YouTube channel. That request comes from Megan. She is looking for old maps of Western and Middle Tennessee. So guess what? We're going to fulfill that request. We have a map. We actually have a Civil War map of Nashville and Franklin, Tennessee, right here in front of you. It was produced in 1895. So, that being said, if you guys have any requests for more maps, you want to see certain kinds of maps, battlefield maps, maps of Europe, anything, just leave a comment in the comment section and ask us, and we will post up brand new videos exploring these old maps. So, let's dive right in and take a look at this old Civil War map of Nashville, Tennessee, and Franklin, Tennessee. Here we have Nashville, Tennessee. We can see this is the center hub of Nashville. The capital is labeled right here. We can see the Cumberland River go around the main city of Nashville. And right off the bat, let's take a look. We see blue and red lines. Let's take a look at what those are. The blue is Union lines, and the red is Confederate lines. And right off the bat, we can see that the Union Army really dominated the area around Nashville. I mean, the Confederate Army never got close, in my eyes. And we even have dates as to the battle engagements. Here, we can see that the closest the Confederate Army ever got to Nashville, in my eyes, was over here. There's a reserve regiment right over here. But this line right here says December 15th. We go a little bit further south. Guess what? You see December 16th. So they really got pushed back. Rebel main line, December 16th. They got pushed back out of the city of Nashville. And you can see that these battle lines were really protective. I mean, the Union Army really utilized natural borders by using the river on one side, on the back side, and then the other side. I mean, they just took this battle line and just went all across around Nashville and protected it very well. Another cool aspect I saw on this map previously is on the Cumberland River, you can see a gunboat, a Union gunboat, was actually posted right here, very close to the reserve battery, the Confederate reserve battery and the reserve cavalry. They're pretty, I mean, that reserve army was I would say pretty close to the capital, and that's the closest they ever got to taking Nashville. You can see the railroads labeled right here. Here's another railroad, and another one, and these are roads. We got the Nolensville Pike, and we got Granny White Pike. Got these different roads, Hardin Pike, and they all go into the city of Nashville right here. So this is just one of our maps. We have another map for you. It is the town of Franklin, Tennessee, and obviously we can see some more military engagements between the Confederate Army and the Union Army. And again, you know, the Union Army just holding their own to the Confederate Army and not letting them into the city of Franklin. And you can see, I mean, they utilized the rivers. Again, this is another good example. They used the entire riverbed as on the backside to defend, and then they had their line of infantry go around this small town of Franklin. And you can see that there are some protective regiments over on some hillsides on the other side of the river, but for the most part they utilize these physical attributes to protect the city. And you can see the definition. This is Jeb Stuart and Lee's. Yeah, so this is a cavalry division right here. And you can see rebel cavalry over on this side. And you can see the roads. This is Columbia Pike. So they came down Columbia Pike to attack Franklin. The Confederate Army did. And you can kind of see how the Union Army set up their defenses. And they knew they were coming down Columbia Pike. So you can see that this blue hump right here is very well situated on the outskirts of Franklin. So these are just two of our vintage maps that we have in our collection, and we fulfilled the request of Megan to look at vintage maps of Middle or Western Tennessee. But that's not all. We're going to do another map for Megan because we absolutely loved this request. We have a vintage bird's eye map of Nashville in our other video. I asked that you definitely check that out. It's going to be a very, very good video. Comment, like, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. We upload videos daily, and I will see you guys soon. Okay, take care. All right, bye.